Nervous today because I was not expecting to do this. And also because the reason I'm here, I'm at Guruji Mandir, my papa isn't here to watch me do my satsang. But I hope someone somewhere is going to record this and I can get this to him. First of all, thank you for all our family who is here to celebrate my niece's 40th birthday. I always thought that I was going to do a satsang on my daughter's birthday. That's something I always wanted and asked Guruji for. And here I am celebrating my other daughter, Meher's 40th day, so I'm very, very thankful and grateful for that. I'm going to talk to you about how I came to Guruji Mandir, and I'll go in and out of Hindi and English, so excuse me. I started coming here after I saw my dad coming here. We've spent our entire life coming into Mandir and churches and gurdwaras. We go in, we do darshan, we leave. It's always been chalo chalo, chalo, ho gaya, chalo chalo. And Guruji Mandir was the one place that you had to be like, Papa, chale, thodi der aur ruke, 15 minute, आधा घंटा. And I was like, what's going on with him? Who is this person? This person who is now never wanting to leave Guruji Mandir, never wanting to be away from this family that he calls my Guru Pariwar. And I was very curious. So curiosity brought me here. I started coming to the Mandir with him and I was like, I want to see what this is about. I mean, I have a lot of faith. I've always been a Sai Baba Ji Bhakt. I've read Sai Satchitra and I know the power of Guru. But no other connection other than that. So I was at Guruji Mandir coming with him, just coming and seeing him getting into his meditation, like trance-like place. The only place that calms my father down is this Mandir or any Guruji Mandir. And that was very shocking for me to see. So I'll share now a couple of satsangs that are close to my heart. We have been building our house, renovating it from scratch for 2 years. So as all the hurdles come, we also had our share of hurdles, inspections that were not being passed and were failing at every point. And you know, this was like maybe our 4th inspection. Nothing much had changed. But we had requested another one, hoping against all odds कि हम pass हो जाएंगे. So my husband had gone to the house while I was at home, and I don't know what got into me. I closed the door. मैंने गुरुजी का मंत्र जाप चलाया, and I started googling Guruji का significance, why Guruji is Shivji, and I started reading while the mantra jap is going on. Now in my head I'm thinking, oh, Guruji Shivji is Guruji. That means Shivratri must be a big day. तब तक मुझे ये भी नहीं पता था. मुझे ये भी नहीं पता था शिवरात्रि कब होती है. Not that I'm not religious, we celebrate Shivratri, but in my head I didn't know कि कौन से महीने में शिवरात्रि होती है, कब होती है. So I'm just like, you know, this year I think we should go to Guruji Mandir on Shivratri. Feels like a very big day. So ऐसे मैंने दिन सोचा, मंत्र जाप खत्म हुआ. The minute मंत्र जाप खत्म हुआ, जय गुरुजी उन्होंने बोला. My husband called from the house. We passed. And I said, we what? I'm in absolute denial. I was like, kya ho gaya? He's like, but Bani, something very surreal happened. The inspector came and said, tumne ye nahi kiya, tumne wo nahi kiya. This is passing violation. This is failing violation. But pata hai, aaj mera mood nahi tha that I fail you. Today मैं सोच के आया था कि तुम्हें pass करूँगा. He's like, that's what he told me. And this is known to be the most arrogant inspector, the one we were convinced has like no part of, you know, he's just not a very nice person to talk to. He's like, today I felt like passing you. He's like, I don't know what happened. And I'm just like, Jai Guruji, that was crazy, scary for me. And my first moment that I felt like, maybe there is something that Papa attract होते हैं. तो मैंने जल्दी पापा को बताया, मम्मी को बताया कि ऐसे हुआ, हम पास हो गए. और मैं गुरुजी का मंत्र जाप सुन रही थी, तो they were obviously, they're like, बस हमें शुक्राना करना है, गुरुजी का शुक्राना करना है, संडे को चलेंगे मंदिर. I said, okay. Even still I'm a little bit skeptical, right? And I'm like, yeah, मम्मा, और मैंने ये भी बोला था कि शिवरात्रि में मैंने जाना है, so इस साल हम शिवरात्रि पे जाएंगे गुरुजी मंदिर. She said, very good, Because it's usually them who's saying like, "Chalna hai mandir, chalo bachcho, please aa jao, acha lagega," and we blindly follow. Not that we have anything against coming here, but that pull wasn't there. तो उस दिन संडे को हम आए शुक्राना करने के लिए, and we were all very grateful that inspection pass होगी, another big hurdle, we can go forward. और entrance पे जैन अंकल मुझे मिले, and out of nowhere, I've maybe only said Jai Guruji to him twice by now, and जैन अंकल मुझे कहते हैं, बेटा शिवरात्रि की सेवा पूजा करोगे? And I'm like, what? शिवरात्रि? वो कब है? So I quickly turn around, शिवरात्रि कब है? They're like, it's coming. And would you like to come to Shivratri Puja? I said, absolutely yes. And that is how I met Purvi Aunty, Anushka, Madhu Aunty, who actually made me finally feel like that family that mom and dad keep talking about, the Guru Pariwar, right? They folded me in. They made me feel like I'm also a part of this family. And I found new ways to show my gratitude. So that was one of my tiny satsangs. And so as I got, lots of other things happened, from like driving through a very scary snowstorm to going through a lot of pain. I realized that the minute everyone, in our family is now very used to saying, Jai Sai Ram, Jai Guruji, Jai Sai Ram, Jai Guruji. The minute those words come out, somehow that problem dissipates. And it's just become like, even as non-believers, like when I used to talk to my husband, when my dad used to talk to me, there was like a non-belief, right? Like, oh yeah, that's nice, except, sure. There was a little bit of that, I'm not gonna lie. But as I allowed myself to have that faith and get carried away by that faith, now I see the power of those words, that Jai Guruji, Shukrana Guruji. Something good happens and I immediately say Shukrana Guruji. Something scary happens and the first words that come out are like Jai Guruji, Jai Guruji. And I've started seeing how that changes my perspective, how it changes the mood, how it gives me the courage to face whatever I need to face. So as I was getting closer and closer to Guruji, एक और thought आया मेरे दिमाग में कि Vani, you always say you're Sai Baba Ji Bhakt. When was the last time you went to Sai Mandir? You keep going to Guruji Mandir. ये क्या है, right? Even my kids are like, we don't go to Sai Mandir anymore. And I felt a little bit of guilt. I was like, oh, what am I doing? So that day I was very restless. I opened my Sai Sachitra, which I, have read several times. And oftentimes when I get very restless and very anxious, I open my Sai Sachitra, read a few pages, and it calms me down. So I randomly opened, and the first 2-3 pages I read were about this Bhakt, this Sai Bhakt, who was also similarly torn between Sai Baba and a guru that he believed in. And at the end of it, he came and shared with Sai Baba that, मैं आपको छोड़ के उधर कैसे जाऊँ? How can I go to my other guru while I'm with you? And Sai Baba had said, it's not that you're going somewhere. I'm coming with you. Wherever you see me, I will see you. And from that day onwards, I started seeing Guruji and Sai Baba as one. So no matter where I am, whether I'm at Sai Mandir, or where I'm at home, whether I'm at this Mandir, I get that same feeling of connection. I no longer ride that guilt. That, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this, or I'm supposed to be doing that. I feel a belonging. I feel like, this is where I am meant to be. And so I'm really happy about that. And I just wanted to say thank you for having me, and thank you for letting me share my satsang. Jai Guruji.